Hey everybody, good afternoon. This is Jyoti Dogra. Welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to do a tarot spread for the month of March for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus and Rising. So watch if you're a Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, or you're dealing with a Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, Aries. Okay, and if you want to have a personalized paid reading with me, you can book an appointment for the same. I provide services at Palmistry, astrology and tarot. So yeah, links will be mentioned in the description box below. Okay, without wasting time, let us start with it. So in the recent past, we have the Four of Swords and the Death card. In the present position, we have the Eight of Swords and the Sun card. And in the future, we have the Hierophant here. So in the recent past, we have the Four of Swords, which is a card of introspection, which is a card of coming out of the drama, isolation, being peaceful, taking rest, okay, and taking that me time, end of a conflict. So some of you might be in a conflict, some of you might have had a conflict and now you are out of that conflict, okay, and the conflict has come to an end. For some of you, it was the end of a relationship. For the others of you who are in a relationship, it was the end of a conflict in the relationship. Okay, so you are trying to seek balance and peace in your relationship, and you have detached yourself from any kind of drama. Okay, and you want peace. Basically, you want peace. Okay, this is all about self-introspection. See, sometimes when we are in a conflict, rather than fighting, we should take a step back and we should introspect of what went wrong and how it can be corrected. Okay, so this card speaks of that. I hope you're able to see this card. Yeah, so this Four of Swords means some of you have isolated yourself. Some of you might be going into nature, meditating. You might be taking counseling from someone. Okay, basically you are just going through that phase of healing. Okay, introspection, being peaceful, not being a part of the drama or anything of that sort. Okay, and when I clarified it, I got the Death card, which again means some kind of transformation. So in the recent past, you have undergone some kind of transformation, some kind of endings have happened, and some kind of beginnings will happen in the present position. Okay, can you see this? Hope you can, right? Okay, so this can also mean that you were dealing with a Scorpio, okay, and this card means Jupiter in Libra. So some of you might be dealing with a Jupiter in Libra or any other air sign or a Scorpio, okay, and something has ended in that relationship so that the other things can begin. Okay, the good things can begin. Only for that the bad things have come to an end. This also speaks of renewal, okay, not being a part of the drama, focusing on the right things. This again means birth of something. For some of you, you might have lost close one. Not for everybody, that could be for like one or two people. Okay, take it the way it resonates, and for the others of you, it is just an emotional death. Okay, something bad. Okay, so this is about transformation. Some transformation is going on, some healing is going on. Okay, and things are coming to an end so that better things can begin. Whenever there is death, whenever there is an ending, the sun always rises. Okay, you can see here the sun is rising here. So sun always rises. Okay, after the night, the day always comes. Okay, so don't be disheartened. So in the present position, we have the Sun card. What could be better than that? The sun that was rising there has risen finally in the present position. This can show a new relationship which will be full of potential. Okay, this also describes a relationship which will be very social, very fun. So you have to come out of this phase of being isolated and not, talking to anybody. You might have deactivated your social medias, or you're not picking up phones, you're not talking to people, you're not going out, and you were all about introspection and everything. That's a good thing. You have had a lot of introspection. Now come out of that phase and be social, because you may be meeting somebody at a social gathering or something, and some of you can have this renewal where you will become more social, more fun loving in your existing relationship, and for the others of you will be overcoming this thing and you will be meeting somebody who's very fun, very social, okay, and this relationship will be offering you commitment, okay, and this relationship will be full of potential, okay. This can also mean a holiday romance, so maybe you go on a trip and you meet somebody there, so that is possible. This card shows Leo, because sun rules the zodiac sign Leo, so you might be meeting someone who is a Leo, and you know Leos are party freaks, okay, anyway. So yeah, and this card is clarified by 8 of Swords. Again, please don't bring this energy of doubt, self-doubt, and being a victim and all of those things. Now it is the time that you come out of that and don't feel trapped, because some of you might be feeling trapped in the old situation. You are not able to move ahead. Things are not going well between you and your partner, but rather than moving forward after introspecting what should be done, you're just carrying the same energy. That is very unhealthy and very toxic, so you should come out of that. Some of you might have had a divorce also, and you are still not able to come out of that, but don't worry, you are going to meet somebody who is very, very fun, very social, or your existing partner can bring this energy in your relationship, okay. So look forward to that. Have that sun rising, okay. Just get out of this phase of being trapped, and you should take this blindfold off. Only then you will be able to see things clearly as to where you have to go, because this card shows a lot of restriction, toxic energy, being directionless, don't know what to do, and all of those things. But you have to come out of that. Only then you will be having this sun moment, right? And then in the future position, we have the Hierophant. What could be better than Hierophant in a relationship reading? Okay, this is a very, very positive card, and this shows that you will be meeting somebody who will be very committing, who will be having this deeper connection with you. Please don't go for those love at first sight and everything. And already I see that you have had this transformation here, that you don't fall for that love at first sight kind of connections anymore. You are looking for some deeper meanings to your life, okay, and that you will be getting a higher level of commitment. Some of you you want to have this introspection and want to take your existing relationship to a higher level. That's why you have had this death card, which shows the transformation in the existing relationship, but you feel so trapped that you don't know how to bring about that, okay. And right now is not the right time, okay. So don't worry, just take some time, take it slow. This card shows not to rush, take things slow, okay. This is not the right time to take those big steps. It is time to take things slow and see which kind of relationship can give you a long-term potential, which relationship has a long-term potential. This can also mean that you might be dealing with a Taurus, or you're already dealing with a Taurus with whom you can have a long-term commitment. This here shows Jupiter in Gemini, and this is Leo. This is just for people who want to hear signs do not matter, okay. So again, this card is which shows ceremonies and everything. So I'm telling you to be social, go out, meet people, be part of ceremonies and functions. Maybe you might be meeting somebody there if you're single, and for others of you, you might be ascending towards a higher level of commitment, but it is going to take time. It's not going to happen in the fraction of the second, okay. Don't worry, it will take time, but it will happen for sure, because Hierophant is a very, very positive card, okay. This can also mean that you are either giving or you're receiving spiritual counseling. Maybe you are visiting a lot of tarot readers or astrologers, okay, and somewhere you are having this transformation, and you are being a part of the spiritual journey. Maybe you're taking a spiritual path, okay, and you are looking for a spiritual love that grows very strong together. So you're looking for an emotional fulfillment rather than physical only, okay. And Hierophant anyway speaks of a love which grows strong, okay, by sharing a spiritual journey. So you might be meeting somebody who is spiritual, okay. So this is also possible. But right now you are very, very confused about your feelings. That's totally okay, but you have to come out of that by making efforts. I know you are confused, you are still having that past energy, but come out of that, because you will be meeting somebody who is very vibrant, or you are already in a relationship with someone, because this has come in the present position. So you are already in a relationship with someone who is very vibrant and very fun and very social. So some of you have already come into that kind of phase, and some of you will be coming into that of phase. But how will you come into that phase? Only when you will come out of this victim kind of mentality, right? So yeah, this is what I have for you. And these cards here shows how do you see them. You have 10 of swords here, which is not a very positive card, but this again speaks of renewal. Okay, this renewal, take introspection and creating this renewal and this transformation here with this death card. Okay, so 10 of swords, it's something that you want a renewal in your existing relationship, or you want a renewed relationship with someone else, like you want a completely new relationship, or you want to have a renewal in your current relationship. This is how you see them, but right now is not the right time. I'm telling you, you have to wait, you have to be very, very patient. Okay, and this can also mean sun in Gemini. So you might be dealing with somebody with sun in Gemini, or you might be having a sun in Gemini. Okay, and for how they see you, we have the 3 of wands. This can also mean that you have hit a rock bottom emotionally with them. You are thinking that it is not going to go anywhere, and you are exhausted emotionally, and you want a renewal in the relationship, but you think it's not going to happen. But how they see you is 3 of wands. So even they want to grow with you, they want to experience that the new phase, or you might be meeting somebody who will be wanting that long-term commitment, that Hierophant energy, and they want to grow old with you, grow together, and give you a very strong commitment, want to expand with you. Okay, so this is a very, very positive card, and this is how the other person is seeing you. Take it the way it resonates. Either side could be you. Okay, you have to choose which side resonates with you. Okay, but for me, how they see you is coming to be, they want to expand with you, and they also want to work this change. And when will this happen? When you least expect it. You are not expecting them to make any move or to show any improvement, but that is when they will be coming, and they'll be like, hey, Aries, want to work this out? So yeah, that can happen at a very, very unexpected moment. So that's why I'm telling you, don't lose hope. Go out, meet people, socialize, come out of this phase of 4 of swords. Enough of introspection. I know introspection is very important, but now it is the time to come out of that phase, socialize and meet people, come out of this victim mentality, and then you may meet somebody when you least expect. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the Temperance card, which again shows you are trying to seek this balance. You are trying to find somebody who gives you this balance rather than being a pain in your ass. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. So you could be meeting them between a lot of people. Okay, you might be meeting them at workplace also. Okay, or for others of you, it is just asking you to work things together. Okay, come out of this phase of introspection. Now is the time to work things together. And then we have the 3 of Cups. Some of you might have had a third party situation. Now you are just coming out of it. Okay, you're working things together. Don't be in this hanged mind position where you don't even know, you're just being a victim, you don't know what to do, where to go and all of this. Now is not the time to be deactivating your social media and everything. Now is the time to create a new account maybe and put a sexy DP. Okay, and work on yourself. Okay, anyway, you should be working on yourself, and that is when you will be meeting somebody. So yeah, this is a very, very positive reading. If this resonates, let me know in the comment section below, and I will be seeing you on the 21st of March. Bye.